Hello, and welcome to the second episode of Raft. I am planning, actually not too sure where I'm gonna go with this, but it's nighttime, so I'm gonna lay down and have a sleep until it's morning. But I think the plan for today is going to be audio or at least settings. That. There we go. That might be a little too low for everyone else, but now it's not blaring in my ear, so I'll probably have to change that later on. Don't want that, but I think today the plans are going to be to build up my raft a little more, go out a little bit, and build a radio tower, which will involve making a smelter, which we go over here. I'm going to need 6 dry bricks, which is going to be the hardest, and I've got Bruce here. No, he's not going to be an issue. But that's the plan for right now. I'm just getting some more fish so that I can increase my food situation, and I'm going to also have to take a sip of water. Oh, decided not to start chomping on my bug quite yet. Get another. And with this storm, it's kind of hard to see if there's anyone really, or any islands coming up, which and once I build up, I'm definitely going to be moving that sail of mine up to the second floor, which should be able to do roughly now. Let's see. I don't really have enough planks, which is a big issue that I am facing with this. So I got a good amount of. I'm also going to toss some of my plastic into. Hopefully this rain clears up. Streamer says wind is going that way, so let's. That seems to be the correct direction to go. Pick up a few more items. Oop. Let's go out for this piece. Ooh, decorative package. Not sure if I had talked a little bit about this in my last stream, but they allow you to build more cosmetic things for your raft. Like that one just gave me an outhouse, which definitely useful for people on a raft, but since my character doesn't seem to go to the washroom, no need for to at least build it. Yeah, and there he is. And I am very hungry, which have that natural. Another one back on the fire. And also, if I can find a... Ooh, hello. Let's... Spinning around. I want to go for that... Raft. Because it will hold some stuff. It'll mainly have a one of these sort of crate things. Since I died on the last island, I'm not too comfortable going out for the crate that blew off. Now that will allow me some more space, and that opened up. I'm going to put more of these collection nets up once I have everything needed. Slowly drifting over, so I'm going to risk it and swim over. I'm going to have to make sure to eat when I get back to the raft. Yeah. Ooh, you just immediately sent me back underwater. And P. You're going the not the direction I want. See that? You. Okay, so just briefly behind us, I saw a island. So that way, hopefully, wind will carry us in that direction. And I am going to check my collection nets to see there. Build up some of my rope. Need one more. This. I'll be able to on this island because it's a lot smaller. I'll be able to pick up some palm trees and planks from by knocking down some of the various wood. Okay, I can only do one section. Did I might have messed up? Probably did. Probably. Yeah. I need 2 pieces of wood, which I probably be able to get from some of this stuff off to the side. But I need that for the anchor to make sure I don't immediately have my raft sail away from me, which is quite a pain if it does, because in this mode you lose 2/3 of your gear and inventory on a death. So unless I swam really fast and was very lucky, my anchor would be down. So I have researched the stationary anchor, but things like the metal ingot and the hinge, I will need the smelter for, and I hear you. Yeah. Yeah, I missed poking at him. It's fine, because I can just do that. Send you that way. A raft that way. Open up my random storage, put the juice mix there, so that when I get a juicer, okay, that's very weird. The island disappeared on me. That would not have been a lot of fun. Yeah, it looks like I can get as many pieces of wood off of it as I had hoped, as it looks like there's only maybe 3 ones to really go after, and I probably dropped my anchor a little too early, but that is fine. So let's do some fishing, as I'm still low on food as well as water. So after this fight, I'm probably gonna drink a cup of water, set a new section of water as well. Let's fish on the stove. Fish. I do have some fish in my storage container, but I like to have a good amount of fish just for when I go from island to island. It looks like the sun might be setting some, so I might end up sleeping another night before heading over. But it doesn't seem like there's very many, if any, issues or like extra enemies in the nighttime. It just gets dark and the stars are out. Use up all of this fishing rod. I'm going to need to make sure to make another fishing rod, probably off of this island. Okay, so that means I lost as it is. I'm not fully lost, but all the pieces of my inventory slots were full, so it got chucked out. Just looking to see what I can shift over. That looks like everything, so I'm going to water, get that even further up, take that hooked fish, switch it with the raw fish, and sleep for the night. Eat some raw beets because I was very hungry and almost starved to death. And there we go. Let's grab that drink of fresh water to really set my food up. That looks like I ate all of my shark meat, but focus on him. We'll send him somewhat lean. Oh, very yeah. And up, collecting palm trees and planks of wood. Oh, there's also apple pineapples, which are nice. Should one of the things you can build is various crop beds, so you can make things like grow things like mangoes, watermelons, and palm trees on your raft, which once I get sort of a second floor, so that's all the sort of food-based items that I can get. Now let's dive down. Now, got 10 pieces of stone, so stone-wise, I'm good. Oh, copper. I definitely need to grab this and keep it, because this will give us circuit boards, or be a piece for circuit boards once I make the smelter, which needs some more sand and clay for. Which is why I'm slightly stupid. And along here, yeah. But I didn't have the space for the copper, so I only have one. Pain. But I'm sure the next island I come to will have some as well. This clay copper situation that I really am interested in, and if I loop back around on these islands, this island, I probably will be able to see the boxes that held. Yeah, there's a metal ore. I rid of, or maybe not get rid of, but combine that scrap so that I have an extra inventory spot. That. Yeah, so there we go. That was the nibble from the shark that I knew was going to happen. So I'm relatively close. I don't see the what should be the two boxes, so I'm just going to make a swim for it. Most of my food is and water bars are low, so I'm going to need that again. And up. So I got 3 bricks. I can make one more. 4. Eat that. Drink the water. Replace it. Not do it the opposite direction because otherwise you'd have to just dump out the seawater. And break the fishing rod. You right, forgot to repair that section. Once you get the smelter, there's a piece that you can get if you go over here. The foundation armor that'll keep the shark from biting your various pieces of the raft. You just won't be able to do anything, which will make doing a lot of stuff simpler, because you don't have to worry about him chomping on things, so you can be busy with rest of the stuff. 9. Not sure if at least once I've fully learned them, I'll toss those because I don't think I'll need them anymore. But not sure right. I don't want to lose them and then have to refine blueprints. So spin the raft around and start floating in a new direction. Well, I do that. A new fishing, which consumed all my rope. Fine. Be able to get almost certainly more rope. Just getting plastic out. But this raft is another spot that I'll be able to get. If I go over here. Oh. Not enough of a length. Throwing distance at least wise. And oh. See, go. That once you there's another island in the distance which I'm going to swim over. I've got a full health bar, which is a major thing. Oh, 2 pieces of glass. That is very, very good. That means if I go to purifiers, okay, so I need 4 pieces of glass, which I will need the smelter and sand, which just keep jumping into the water when I have this. They also didn't. I guess you have to stand on it for the ship to, or the raft to go away. With this one being so close. So I am to definitely wait until we're closer so that I'm not swimming as much. Pull Okay, so that the salmon do not fit on my original one, but that is fine. That chart, go away. It also, once I get the foundation armor, will mean I will not be able to get, or it'll be harder for me to get shark meat simply because I won't have the uh, points where he's chomping away at me. Which on water, on water. Done. Potato into the crate, which is just fine and is very much a thing that won't go bad. That's since I've only got 7 fish in my crate. 2 of them, or at least I think 7, maybe 6. At least 2 of them I can't cook quite yet. I'm going to do even more fishing. It's a little peaceful. Probably a lot faster than actual fishing. Definitely on a sort of like water world like this, but I don't have things like a hand grenade to speed up fishing, which I don't recommend you go fishing with a hand grenade. People might get offended, and then you might have issues with other people. So you definitely catch a lot of fish. I don't know the physics of explosions underwater, how much of the fish would actually still be usable, and how much would just be mush. If you wanted mush, there are fish purees, mousse, stuff that you could have instead. But hand grenades, fish mousse doesn't sound the best. At least I don't think it sounds that good. 2 more fishing attempts. Well, not attempts, but reel-ins. That is one thing that I do like about this game, is where if you don't actually collect something, the durability doesn't go down. Get here. Yeah. Parents do not give much food. Always good to really build and chest inch. I build a no, so I take some metal ingot and don't really smaller. plastic chests quite yet. However, this spot should give me the various clay, well, sand actually. I've got the clay needed for 3 more bricks, dry bricks, but don't have the sand. Know what else takes bricks? So I'm getting all the sand, and I know it's glass. To make glass, you need sand, but grabbing all the clay that I can. Piece for that hook. New hook. A lot smaller of an island now that I take a moment to look at it. Thought, but 2 wet bricks. 1 more piece of sand. This time, shark. Iron hammer. Way. Yes. Once again, not picking up the flowers because those are mostly used for paint, and that's mango. Let's see what combined or not combined, but the also watermelon seeds because I've got a bunch of watermelons as is, so you get some seeds from various watermelons. So well, I can get, ooh, that is a couple. One, two. There's another thing of sand. That will be the bricks, but I'm definitely checking some of these other areas out so that I can build some more. You get me this time. You float a little bit past my raft so that you see your fin when you're coming at me. Go. Now I can build 1 more wet brick. Put you out for the lamb. Load up my area here. Apple, mango seeds. Doesn't look like I got a spot for. Yeah, I've got 2 watermelon seeds as is, and then 3 watermelons. So that'll. 2. That was a bit of a waste. Wasn't able to get him, but water there. Which mackerel here? Oh wow, the pillow you have is just a plastic jug. Some cloth over top. That's not the best way to sleep, but is what it. Meaning to make more of that. 2, 3, 4, 5 more. I totally used up all my, or at least some of my planks. There are 2 trees by the looks of it that I can pick up, and then 2 crates. 5 bricks. There. That piece of mackerel on the spire. Watch that shark so he doesn't come back. He's looking a little weak, which is good. Not sure how many more hooks we've got. Just want to eat this last piece of mackerel. Also, pick up at least 2 more pieces of sand simply because once I get this last brick to dry, I can make glass from using the smelter. So that's in a good enough position. Got at least a lot of spots open. I can pick up some of the stuff that I had to toss, as well as bunny hop over here. Pick up some more planks and palm leaves, which are the important things, at least to me right now. And flowers. Okay, so they do despawn on you, which does make some sense. A little disappointing, but is how it. So it's only 1 crate with a bunch of nails and other goodies. Open this up. Curtains. Ooh, that. Few stacks of wood. And stone. Which is good. One piece of just grabbing some more stone because yeah, I've got 10, or I had 10, now I have 13. But that extra pieces of stone will help with building the stone axe for right now. I'm hoping to find some more sand. Ah, 2 pieces of sand right here. Also, definitely. Oh, these are metal ores, which or tend to make metal ingots, and I'll need a lot of those to fully outfit the foundation of my raft. But I also grab this last, hopefully, stone. Ow. So there are the 6 bricks. Smelter. Crafting nails just comes from scrap, which is super easy to make. Now, there is the ink. 2, 3. Need off. Now, making another piece of glass, or a piece of glass. And I'm definitely running out of space on this first floor, which is quite an issue. But I got enough hero. Oh, I can make a metal fishing rod now. Will be mass metal. But since I've got everything from, let's see if take a little around my raft. That is what. Back to the big reason why I was looking for a piece of sand was if we go into food purifiers. This will, I need 3 pieces or 4 pieces of glass. I only have 3. That'll allow me to make a more advanced purifier, which just uses sunlight, which means I'll be saving on planks. I won't have to be using that for it, at least that, which is very good. I'm gonna die. This is too risky. Let's just move around stuff. I'm the next island and items. It's not worth it. Other see if. Okay, so that has already been searched. Other circuit board, Vine goo, which I'm not too sure where you find that. You just luck out. Times that I found it in these crates that either float in the water or are on Raft islands. So that's the only place that I am working out into the ocean. Thanks down. That fish. Giant fin. Yep, giant clam has been searched. Lots of things have been researched. Take it. Copper. Chunk it. %10 health. Quite weak of a barrel. Plastic. Build you. Ooh, painting. And two very important, but need some more copper. Mainly, that is the item off of the picked up the copper ingot. Now I'm gonna go here, research that. That gets me the battery. What is this? Ah, fun. I need vine goo, which I do not know how to find. Oh, that. Just by for a swim. All right, that is good to know. On my phone. Seaweed. Seaweed. Okay. Not sure where I find. Ah. All right. So the long various help things around islands gives you seaweed, which gets put into the smelter for vine goo, which is how you make that. But crafting a better metal base fishing rod. We'll also start on yep, lots of nails. Good on nails for water. Planks up. Tab. Yo, that's the shark dead. Which just means I can swim around for a little bit without fear of him stopping by. I'm also pretty low on health. Just to switch you up. There, their shark head and bathtub. Spinning around, not seeing anything there. So you've got to support the base for making a second floor, which is why I am going like this, but I think I might have done it or didn't need to do it this. Right, so that's the only piece of those. Big island, which Yeah, hey, Chaotic, yeah, I just started last week, basically, or couple, yeah, I am water. I saw a video on it by a few people last, yes, more than 2 weeks ago. Yeah, wow, yeah, 2 weeks. Uh, where and really enjoyed it, so I picked it up and switched off of the other game that I had been playing. Right, so making a throwable raft for now, but it's been a lot of fun. Scratches a little bit of a different itch than No Man's Sky, that's for sure. Planks down to all of the items here. Okay, I'm right against the edge. Fun. Which will definitely make collecting items a lot easier. I'm currently playing a unmodded version. There are some mods to the game that will rapidly increase your how much stuff you got. Uh yeah, that would be great. We'll definitely have to talk later about just like figuring out who's all playing when it is. I've got fine. You have that pineapple. Schedules might not align. Oh, did I? Fuck. No, I just was on the wrong side of that island. But yeah, that would be a lot of fun. Uh, that deposit a bunch of stuff into my one chest. The him one seaweed, seaweed, seaweed. Need that because you're back. You're back. You're back. Wow, you spawn back very quickly. Don't you, Bruce? The fact that I killed two of you already doesn't matter much to you, no. Seaweed. Actually sleep the night and let find you over here, research it, off board, learn a bunch of new items. Two copper ingots, and that's issue. again for now. No, no, no. Wood, but that's up with water. Pick up the vine. Continue on. Yeah, at least yeah, there are some mods. The one mod that I saw allowed you to change what radio songs like played, and I also saw one that just made it that it was there's constant trash, or there were also a couple that changed like language paths so that instead of everything being in English, there were ones for like Korean or Vietnamese, which was quite interesting. But they you have to download and then run Raft through a different system. So I haven't really looked too much into that just because they are not none of the ones that I were very interested in. And yeah, last weekend in a couple weeks. If I'll definitely make sure to also shoot you a message as well about that. Probably not this weekend, but maybe this time next weekend. And this is Raft is going to be my Wednesday game. I have sort of fallen off the other game that I had on Wednesdays. Oh, be proper. I've got a full health bar. I don't need to worry too much about the mark there. Switch. Damn. Okay. That way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I haven't played Valheim myself, so I wouldn't know their mod situation, but it might be like that. Most of the games that I do uh, any sort of like modding with have been ones that are right off the page. Like I've done, like Skyrim is modded, so I do all the modding from there. Is Sea of Thieves cross play? Because I do have an Xbox, but don't play it at all very often. So I canceled my cross save or not cross save. Uh Xbox subscription because it just wasn't worth the 10 or $15. It's closer to 15 for me. Month. So for Raft, I'm doing it on basically Steam. But I'm mostly PlayStation, except for Raft and a few other games that I've got online. Who was I? Oh wait, no, that's just Shadow. Go back. But yeah, for I could probably get Sea of Thieves console or maybe not console, uh Steam if that works better for people. Ooh, hello. Out dodge. Wait. More metal ingots and nope. It's not worth the being stupid. Okay, crossing Steam. I do know they like a while back released for the PlayStation and thought it might be worth giving a bit of a try there, but that is the way to go. That's the way I'll probably do that. Probably not as graphically intense as Elite Dangerous, so I can run Elite Dangerous on my computer, so it shouldn't be that bad. Been able to get the sand or more copper from there because I kept getting attacked by the Bruce, basically. Two more. Five. Sea of Thieves or you're talking about that? I know Delta has been talking about having a lot of games that he's been needing to try out. But I've been meaning to talk to some of my friends about doing this, playing at least Raft with them again at some point. We played a little bit, not last weekend, but the weekend before, after that, 2 weeks ago, basically. Time has sort of plodded along. It was last weekend of July, basically, that I was somewhat introduced to this game. That is after whatever I lost there. I might actually be able to make hinge. Actually have any scrap. Fun. Which is not the worst position to be in. Over. the scrap for me. 2 more. Alright, that would be kind of nice. It was another one of those games that I played a little bit with some people, but we always had other things going on, and that just got decorative package. Worst thing to lose. Start of a base there. Which you let's see much of anything else that needs to be or should be switched over. Pick up. No, not give me. Really? Yeah, that the new season in Apex has the little bit that I've played in it has massively changed how you play it. It's you can now basically respawn yourself as long as a teammate is around, and there is a cooldown that increases with every ring closure. So it has changed. You it used to be if you killed 2 of the 3 team, it wasn't as important to hunt that last person down, but now it definitely is, as they can fights just continue on and are a lot more hectic. I actually enjoy this new um game mode. It plays a little more towards my game style, which is always good. But over that would be I'm not heading towards the island that way. Also gives me time to collect more the take and break up part of my raft to have a spot for my anchor. Well, may need to make another Hey, go away. Quite a larger island. Last large island I went to, I got killed by a boar, which is no fun. But this island should let me get the last piece of glass so I can finally finish off the advanced water collection. So that's one less place that takes boards from me. Now if let's just lay down. Oh, thanks. Means I'm gonna some of my mangoes. That those. Others, which makes it quite difficult to get towards this island. I didn't really want to do that, but speed up the traveling over to the that somebody was here. That's a sign for help. Hopefully, this will also help reset some of the item spawning because definitely wasn't seeing very much. There's just that barrel, which having item spawn can really kill a game. Huh? Yeah, no, I need wood to deal with that pufferfish. So this is the paper mushrooms. Radio. It's here that I willing to toss. That. Put on the captain's hat. Pick up the rope. Now I am wearing a captain's hat. It's a lot more sanitary than wearing a shark's head on head. Coconut. All these are actually. Yeah, it's not actually not the first time I found the boat. I found a boat and I found a crashed airplane. Uh but that is oh no, I don't want that pufferfish. Go away, pufferfish. Swimming away. I do not want you to poke at me. But and you away just as I broke my spear, which is good. Ah, built another one of these, which allows me to now switch things out. So this one is going to be a basic material storage spot. You are going to be a pure on food spot. Actually, I'm going to see if I have to research the mushroom. I don't think you can repair it. I think you can only just loot some stuff out of it and then leave it be, which is disappointing. But yeah, I would also try to repair the boat and use that instead, because it probably would be a lot safer and you're less likely to get attacked on that one than you would be any other. All of that in there, and yeah. And now it's playing like tunes. I'm going to you actually have any planks. They'll be used up, so I'm going to get a face full of shark, and then continue up here. Check out this help sign because there might. Nope. Nothing around the help sign. Which. Right, let's. Hoping there would be a crate that I could grab and loot, but watermelon instead. This side I should be a little better, and now that I have some scrap, collect a little more just to get that non-disposable anchor. Means I no longer have to be collecting stone all the time. And I just got poisoned. Get out of that poison cloud. Come on. Come on. Oh, that was much nastier than I thought it would be. Okay. I have gotten the copper needed for the one copper. So that's gives me a reason to use some of this stick. Yes. Biggest fish that can be put on there, and we could use some more fishing. So let's do some fishing. Check out this other fishing rod. This is the upgraded one. Also want to build up the bigger grill so I can fish cook some of the salmon that you get. And there's also catfish that the base first one makes that you can't cook on because it's just too big. But right. And sleep right. Well, I should have let that food sit a bit so it didn't get so dangerous. Eat that whole watermelon. Getting low on food. Sand. What do I need scrap for? Ah, that's what I needed the scrap. But move that on and continue. Was okay. I probably should respond to that. There we go. That's really hope this isn't a bug. With a similar bug. And you are. Yeah, no, I. Thanks. Don't have. Ran into a similar bug where just nothing was spawning in with my friends, which is not any good. I'm gonna take that grilled. Oh, for radios, it's not something you build. Actually, at least this radio is not something you build. It is something that you find. Usually, it's the times that I've found it has been either on the ship or on the crashed airplane, which like the crashed airplane would be found on a similar sized island like that up top. But yeah, that was I think where the pirate, it was like an Ailstorm mod that I saw, which changed what would be played on this radio to like sea shanty pirate music. but really, main menu and hope just reloading will reset sort of something. That's the last time we went to the whole delete it and try again, which I'm not doing on this one. It's raining now, which is not in anything right now. I wanted to build you 8 planks. That chart. This is and yeah, I'm going in the direction somewhat of the wind. I think I'm going fighting against it. So let's go that way. That might help. But I'll let this cook and eat that. But if I don't see any sort of indication of crash spawning after that food, oh, food, you. Oh, I think I saw a little bit. Yeah, alright, so I'm starting to get some. It's just slow and was plastic. So, not completely bugged out, but not the pieces that I'm really wanting. So, eat 4 coconuts. Finish off some of my water. So I need 4 more vine goos to get more water. I'm looking at needing 8 planks of wood for the advanced refiner. Yep, collected that. Don't need, I've got like 40 plastic plus that. Definitely gonna get more on that chest that I just reeled in. Advanced purifier. I don't have the planks to build a new weapon to deal with him, so metal ingots. Craft a metal spear. Go over here, so that should allow me to do more damage to him. Which you go for my wood. Just a top can be filled into that at a time, which all right, and there. Not going to really check out. That's a little small. But to you a little bit. Might end up once if I have rope based walls, I might put those around so I don't keep falling off. That open book, which didn't realize I needed to research an open book. Figured you just needed to open. Out a little more. Yeah, that should not far away. And then okay, I think I got that pretty full. Oh. All right, so it's 2 pokes with the metal spear on the shark. Sends him away instead of 3 with the wooden. Make that rope very easily. This is a smaller island, but still be able to collect stuff off of it and then spin around and head over to the semi big island that I yes. Yeah, that lets me get a second. Right, that now have a full anchor. Going to these upstairs. Move. Check what grills I make. So now I can make an advanced. Or scrap 8 planks. When can I make a... I need 7 planks. Bunch of... able to start fortifying the edges of my raft. So you go somewhere else to... But yeah. Upstairs, I'm probably going to be putting a medium crop plot, which will allow me to start building watermelon, mango items. Okay, so this will allow me to grow trees, which will also be useful because I'll slowly be able to keep up my wood production. But I'm definitely going to start with probably a medium one. Just... oh yeah, no, that's just the deep blue. I know the rafts that you find just in the ocean can sink, but your personal one cannot. At least from the little bit of work that I have seen, like videos on, you don't suffer that, which is good. That would be quite extreme and kind of nasty if you had to worry about your ship randomly sinking. Seeds, those will probably allow me to grow trees, which will then let me get planks. Palm leaves. Axe. Not sure if the sand is needed for much. Better axe. Upgraded that, which is... there we go. That's why I'm not running very fast. Got to toggle sprint. Find it. Select some. That for various things. Okay. Boring, just looking for some more copper. Usually grows on sides. Six. Would be good. Eat a bunch of watermelon as I go. There we go. Let's turn you off for a bit. And yeah, so I did not build the right fishing rod, which is fine. I'm actually going to call it here. I've been streaming for basically 2 hours. I got at least the bits and everything I needed for that. So I'll need the circuit board for. I'll look at the prints to. How to use those quite yet, but I think they are researchable. So I need to research a or donate a circuit board to get the receiver, which to be able to do right. I'll do before ending off. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, Chaotic. I'll definitely talk to you later on in the week. Definitely, probably during one of Delta's streams, and as well as later on talking about getting together for something like this. But thanks for hanging out. I'm only going to be on for a few more minutes. Gonna wait for this to maybe. No, I don't have the wood, so I'm going to be calling it here, and we will be picking this up next week. Thanks for stopping by, and hope you all have a good night.